This is Shay Veronica. And when Rushane Barnett first came on the scene, first thing that came to my mind was, why did he do it? Now, it seems as though his cousin, Kemesha Wright, she had a shop at her house, and two men came and ordered items, and he served them. And when she saw him handling her money, she grabbed it from him and told him not to serve her customers. And he said she flashed water, like probably flipped water into his face. She did it in front of the customers and her four children, and it embarrassed him. He was embarrassed. And since then, the tone, the energy in the house between him and her changed. And it got to the point where he felt a sort of way, like threatened, because she started walking around with a weapon and he had his weapon. So one thing led to the next, and he took care of all of them. All five of them left the earth. They all were residents of Clarendon in the area of Trelawney. This is out of Jamaica. But anyhow, he pled guilty to 5 murders, Kemesha Wright and her 4 kids. And he said that it stemmed from him being embarrassed. She embarrassed him in front of 2 men, customers, and her kids. So I guess that's the end of this story. He will go to prison in Jamaica, and these young people, the lady Kemesha and her 4 kids, they are being laid to rest. This is July 20. Today's the 30th, and I don't think they're buried as yet. But anyhow, it's coming up soon because we saw that they're going to be buried pretty soon. The coroner's report and everything is done with that, so they will be buried pretty soon. But this is a time that you cannot even argue with someone. You cannot even have a disagreement with someone. This generation, the X, Y, Z, whatever generations that have come in, just leave them alone. Just leave them alone. You are bringing in your enemies. You are bringing in your enemies. If you do not have money to raise kids the way they should be raised, do not bring them in. Do not bring anyone in your house to live. You are sleeping with the enemy. Now, Rushane Barnett has pled guilty to the 5 murders, and it stemmed from Kemesha asking him, and she probably did it in a real unmannerly way, not to handle her money, not to serve her customers, and that was the end of that. Shay Veronica.